Welcome to our channel. In this session, we will discuss the difference or comparison between BFS and DFS. BFS means breadth first search and DFS means depth first search. Before going the comparison, what are the criteria we are using for evaluation of algorithm? Here, the first one is completeness. What is mean by completeness? Suppose we are selecting one algorithm. Completeness means the algorithm always find a solution or not. Means assume a problem is given. For the problem, one solution is existed. Now completeness checking means does the algorithm we are selected always find the solution or not? Okay. Now time complexity means how much amount of time taken by the algorithm before producing the solution. That is, before producing the solution, how much time that algorithm is taken. Similarly, space complexity, how much space the algorithm is needed in the process of find out the solution. Now, quality of solution means for a given problem, multiple solutions are available. That means if and among all, one solution is better than other solution. Now, what kind of solution the algorithm produces. You got the point? So here everything is related to how the algorithm do the operation for finding the solution. Whether it always find the solution, how much amount of time taken by the algorithm, how much space needed by the algorithm, is the algorithm produces the better solution or not. Now, based on these factors, we are comparing our algorithms. Okay. Now, coming to completeness. Completeness means does the algorithm always find the solution or not? Remember, we are generating the state space. Assume if the state space is a finite state space. What is the meaning of finite state space? So it explores the nodes and stop at one level. Yes or no? Exploring stops at one level. For the finite state space, both DFS and BFS always produces the solution. Always produces the solution. For finite state space, both are systematic. What is mean by systematic? Simply, they are exploring the entire search space. They are exploring the entire search space before reporting the failure. Means, suppose meanwhile, if the goal node is available, means the solution is found. Suppose if the goal node is not available, they are exploring and then exploring and then exploring. If the entire exploration of nodes are completed, then only they are reporting failure. That means if the solution is existed, compulsory both DFS and BFS produces the solution for finite set of states. Now, suppose if the state space is infinite, what is the meaning? Infinite means if you are using BFS, it finds a solution. Always remember, if the solution existed, then only it is possible to find the solution. Suppose if a solution is existed, BFS will find the solution. Why? Suppose this is the node, BFS moves level by level. This level is completed. Or if the solution is not found, this level. If the solution is not found, this level. Anyway, at one level, we are identify the solution. But coming to DFS, what happened? DFS, they are moving into infinite depth. Again, repeat the point. Observe, if the state space is infinite and the number of branches are finite. Suppose I have 4 branches. DFS, it is not possible to find out the solution. Why? It may go down an infinite path and it does not terminate. But in BFS, we have finite number of branches. It is possible to find out the solution. This is the completeness. Now, time and space complexity. You know the meaning. How much amount of time taken? Suppose if you are drawing the state space for finite, assume if the state space is finite. If it is infinite, it is not possible to find out. If the state space is finite state space, and in the worst case, both that is BFS and DFS, both the search method will search all the nodes. Here I am using the word in the worst case. In the worst case, either DFS and BFS searches all the nodes, Anyway, if the goal node is found, okay. Otherwise, it reports the failure. If the reports the failure. Now, here the time taken depends on the number of nodes we are visiting. Clear the point? Either BFS or DFS, the time taken depends on the number of nodes you are visiting. Suppose if you are in BFS, at level 1, how many nodes? Assume only B node. This is level 0. At level 1, my branching factor is B. B is equal to 2. That is, at level 1, I am visiting 2 nodes. At level 2, how many? B into B. At level 3, each and every level we are incrementing, that is multiplied with depth. Now, what is the time complexity? B power D. That is, if D is equal to 1, B power 1, that is 1 node at depth 1, at depth 2, at depth 3. So, B is the branching factor and D is the depth of the shallowest solution. That is, at which depth we are identify the solution. Similarly, for DFS, in the worst case, we are moving to the longest depth. That is the maximum depth of the tree. Assume if M is the maximum depth. So the time complexity is big O of B power M. You got the differences? Here at one particular depth, we are finding the solution. This is for the worst case scenario. In the DFS, we are identifying at maximum depth. Now, coming to space complexity. Here at each and every level, we are maintaining all the nodes. So, obviously, space complexity is equal to B power D. But here, only one depth we are following. Suppose M is equal to 5 at depth 5. Till now we are visiting only 5 nodes. But coming to BFS, if the branching factor is 2, 4, 8 and so on. If the branching factor is 3, 9 and so on. You got it? In BFS, the space depends on the branching factor and the depth we have. But in DFS, we are moving to the longest path. The path consists of that many number of nodes. So, big O of M. This is the space complexity. Clear? Now, coming to quality of the solution. Here only, what is the quality of the solution? Remember, BFS is, you know that one, optimal means. BFS means optimal means always it to find out the shortest path. My fourth criteria is quality of solution. In this, BFS is optimal means if it is an unweighted graph, BFS always find out the shortest path and it is optimal. And the BFS is generally complete. Yes or no? BFS is complete. In the similar fashion, coming to DFS, obviously it is not optimal. Means it does not find out the shortest path. Always returns general scenario a longer solution. If you are going too long, maybe it generates a wrong path. It generates a wrong path. And if you miss the solution while we are moving an infinite loop, clear? These are the 4 criterias we are considering. What are the 4 criterias? First one is completeness. If the state space is finite, BFS and DFS both are complete. If for the infinite state, BFS is complete and DFS is incomplete. Coming to time and space complexities, here also time and space complexity. And the fourth criteria is quality of solution. Under this, BFS is optimal and complete. DFS is not optimal and not complete. And memory usage. BFS uses more memory than DFS. BFS uses more memory than DFS. This is the overall comparison. Now, what is the strategy we are following? Level by level. That is, expand one level and before moving to the next level. But here, expand the deepest node. And it follows queue data structure and stack follows, that is stack data structure. Always find the solution. You already know completeness means always find the solution. Here, there is no guarantee. Now, optimality. Always it finds the shallowest, that is least cost uniform cost, that is shortest path. It may find or not find. Time complexity, you understand already. Space complexity is clear. When we are using BFS, if you want either optimal or complete optimal and complete solution, we are moving to BFS. If you have limited memory, you got the point? If you have limited memory, that is the memory requirement is the main criteria, then we are moving into DFS. These are the main comparison between BFS and DFS. Thank you.